Conference Final.
Hi again. We welcome you to our broadcast of the NBA playoffs here on 2K Sports. This series right now lopsided 3-zip. Can a comeback attempt be made? Or will we see a team advance to the finals? In this game, we'll see the Atlanta Hawks going up against the Miami Heat. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our report. You look at the Hawks. So they're down 3-0 in this series, and these home fans hoping they can extend their season.
Yeah, and even if they can win tonight, I don't see a way they come back from 3-0. It's just too big of a hill to climb.
So here's Miami's starting group. Carries it from three-point range. Wall's got the game going with his first points of the game for the Heat. You know, many called MP a madman for the way he provided all of that bulletin board material. Here he is, standing by his word. 3 games to none in this series right now.
Look, I'll be honest, I didn't believe him when he said it. But the way they've come out and won the first 3 games of this series, how could anybody...
Wall against Young. Outside Daniel. Riza with it. Fires the 3. And Ware pulls it down.
Not how they were looking to start the game. They've come up empty on their first 3 tries.
MP right outside, and the Heat.
How about the creativity there from Porzingis? He wanted to make that one sting a little.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected team. Foul in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. And that sends MP to the free throw line. One on Riza.
Yeah, and you know, for a guy like MP, it's really about earning a reputation early in your career and getting others to notice your game.
Here's Riza. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
I caught up with Quinn tonight on the flow of the offense. He's a great finisher and facilitator. And defensively, he can guard anybody. He might be the most versatile defender in the league. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks. Atlanta with the rebound. They come off a real tough loss on Wednesday.
Yeah, a snowball effect in that one. One thing would go wrong, then another. Really the story of the game.
Well, let's give their opponent some credit for sensing that and putting him away. They were completely dominating.
George finds Wall. The shot's good on the assist by George. MP's got 15 points.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Porzingis passes to Johnson. Now Riza. Porzingis high post. 6 to shoot. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. MP left side. And the Heat, another 3.
They continue to feed the hot hand, and this kid is putting in work.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. MP really making a difference here.
He is absolutely dialed in from outside. They need to close out on him much quicker when he's lining up those threes.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Okongwu comes in for Riza. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Dyson Daniel. And then for Miami, Nikola Jovic is checked in for Khalil Ware. Jaime Jaquez comes in for Bam Adebayo. And it's Tyler Hero in for Mitchell.
He is just struggling right now to find his way and trying to regain his confidence.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Young for 3. It's hauled in by George.
Oh, a tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it.
Well, he got the shot he loves, and the defense should honestly be relieved. He didn't punish them for being a little bit soft there in the middle, or before the defense can set themselves.
Wall's shot is off. The Hawks trail by 17. Here's Alexander Walker. Outside, Porzingis. Good ball movement here by the Hawks. Here's Young. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson.
And we know Trae Young will hurt you from deep, but when he's getting inside and scoring around the rim, it just makes him that much more difficult to contain.
Fires from the line, and the Hawks getting another basket right there.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
And so it's MP making things happen for Miami, going on an absolute rampage. Taking change here. MP's checked in. Atlanta's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. On the court for the Heat. In the post, it's Jovic and Adebayo. Wing pairing will be Hero and Jaquez Jr. And it's MP in at the one spot. Daniels finds Okongwu. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. The Hawks again can't hit.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Hawks had a huge game. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and he was locked in from deep. But when hasn't he been? And he was huge for them in that one. Talking to his coaches pregame, they hope he can repeat that performance with another one here tonight. Back to you.
Thanks as always, Allie, for that great report. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Well, he really lit it up. Maybe we'll see a repeat performance tonight.
Jalen Johnson. Count that one.
Well, Richardson has decent size, and he uses it well that time to put points on the board.
And it's Wall with the ball for Miami. These guys have been untouchable in the playoffs. 11 consecutive wins. They have simply been demoralizing, round after round. They just continue to storm towards the NBA Finals.
And we've seen some pretty historic playoff runs in the postseason. The Cavs and Warriors both got to double-digit win streaks during the 2017 playoffs. These guys cannot get too comfortable. These closeout situations are the absolute toughest to win. And they've done it twice already, but tonight is going to be arguably the toughest closeout game they've been in.
Buries the long-range jumper.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
Young against MP. Johnson dishes to Young. Johnson sets the screen for Young. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Well, he is a very mobile 6'9" wing, and Johnson is showing you he's a perfect pick-and-roll partner.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Porzingis is checked in for Okongwu. The Heat making a switch here. Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. MP is number 1. And here are the Heat now. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. And 101 left to play here in the second quarter. The Hawks trail by 18. It's Young on the wing over Wall. They get it back. Young looking around. 6 on the shot clock. Over in the corner, Porzingis. Shoots over Ware. Porzingis can't hit. The Heat leading by 18. Hero with it. And Daniels picks him up defensively.
Yeah, he has had a hard time finding rhythm this quarter. Just cannot get one to go.
To the paint, here's Johnson, and then Johnson with the jam.
My goodness, Johnson is quick off the floor, and he has a lot of power.
Young against MP. Here's the three, and it is good! The buzzer! Wow!
Well, that's going to give them a shot in the arm, and now they'll go into the locker room with all kinds of confidence.
And so it's Miami with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. And that's where he left the shot. Oh, so
In terms of efficiency, they've been on point. Incredible execution. I love the way they're playing on both ends.
Yeah, they're piling. Checking out how the Hawks are doing in this series. Things not looking great. Trailing big. How do they rally back?
Oh, you're asking me? I don't know. I'll give it to Coach Kenny over there. Who you got, Jet?
Well, this is where pride has to kick in. Down in the series, backs against the walls.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on his quality shots.
There is nothing better than watching scorers get their points within the flow of the offense.
The backcourt guards are Young and Daniel. The post pairing, Johnson along with Porzingis. And it's Reza Shea in at the three, the small forward. So that's the Hawks 5. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And putting his long arms there to good use. Porzingis has a large catch radius on those alley-oops.
Now here's Wall. He has 30. From the arc. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
This Hawks squad is struggling. In the corner, Daniels. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The Heat have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And here's MP for 3. Rebound, Atlanta. Johnson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Down low. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Really unacceptable letting Porzingis get that kind of positioning. Once he's established, it's over.
From deep, Wall hits the three-point bomb. MP's got 36.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Pass to Reza Shea. Johnson surveying the floor. Young against Wall. And the rejection by MP. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And that block was something. It's the playoff. And every possession and defensive stop matters.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. For the three, and the Heat, another three.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Atlanta calls timeout. Johnson up top. And here's Young from the arc. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
And it just feels like his poor shooting has been contagious to his entire team as they find themselves trailing.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Wall against Young. Deflects the pass. Fires for three. And MP with the basket on the assist by George. Wall's got 44.
Well, he has been pretty much unstoppable this quarter, and his team is thriving as a result.
To halt the run, and it's Risa Shea missing.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Yeah, it's just time to settle everything down, get high percentage looks, and then D up. And he has led the attack for them the entire game, and now he's trying to get them to the finish line.
Young for three, and where?
My goodness.
3 points.
50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Young finds Risa Shea. Johnson with a screen on George. Pass to Johnson. Here's Porzingis. Off the left rim and out. The three from MP. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. MP's got 53.
MP is a cool customer from three. Great form from the up-and-coming player.
To the inside. And it's denied. They retain possession. Sinks it, and the shot from Porzingis.
Well, he's certainly not the reason they're down. If they're going to grab the lead here, more guys are going to have to step up.
And got it! Another basket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Pass to Porzingis. Shot clock at 6. Johnson, a wide open look, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Johnson's got 7 points in the game. MP looking around. What a play! Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
Yeah, now they are firing on all cylinders. That shot puts 3 more onto their lead as we head.
And so it's the Miami Heat, able to put on a show for the ages. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. Making a change here. Johnson's checked in. MP's checked in for the Heat. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Young for three. Hands it from downtown.
That's his first 3 of the night. Maybe something to build on.
On the court for the Heat, they've got Gordon, Tyler Hero out there with MP. Then there's Jaime Jaquez. And it's Jovic in at the center, filling out the middle. On the wing, MP. Rebound by the Hawks. Here's Alexander Walker. Looking for Young. He gets it there. Lets a floater go, and he sinks the layup.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
On the wing, Jaquez. And here's Wall outside. Sinks the triple.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Count the basket.
Very difficult to predict where Trae Young is going when he puts it on the floor. With that ability to change direction and change pace.
And here's Wall outside. And again, it's Miami with a 3.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line. Well, his three-pointer just hasn't been there in the second half.
Lets it go from deep. Johnson with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Young pass to Alexander Walker. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation for the Hawks. Zinkas, he's checked in for Okongwu. Zachary Riza-Shea comes in for Alexander Walker. And Dyson Daniels subbed in for Kennard. Pass to Gordon. Back to MP. It's good from long range. MP's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Great job by MP there, staying ready, making himself a threat off the ball.
And just not much more you can say, guys. It's the end of the line for one team and a hard-fought, well-deserved trip to the NBA Finals for the Heat.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought. An all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And they're going to cruise into the NBA Finals with an utterly convincing victory tonight to finish off the sweep.
And what a series it was for this group. I mean, you see results like this in the first round pretty often, but you don't expect any team to have it this easy in the conference finals. And thanks to the sweep, they'll get some much-needed and much-deserved rest before playing for the chip.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance from Wall.
And no doubt, he was the most impactful player for their offense tonight.
There's the triple. Kicks it out to Gordon. Fires from deep. MP, no good. Now Young. So the Miami Heat have won the series.
And you can see how much it means to this group. What a tremendous achievement. They survived the East, and now it's on to the finals.
And I'll tell you guys, they're ready to take on the Western Conference champions.
And it's going to be a great series. But first, you should enjoy this night. Celebrate with teammates. You work your entire life just hoping to get to the finals. These guys get to live out their dream.
Congratulations to the Eastern Conference champions. We'll be seeing you at the final. Now let's send it over to Jennifer Quintana.
Right here.
MP. No. Yes, Miss Melinda Hart.
Thank you. Congrats on the win, MP.
Thanks.
There was a lot of talk throughout this series about issues in the locker room related to your social media videos.
Right.
You're moving on to the NBA Finals, so clearly you've worked through those issues to some degree, but you've also stopped posting to social media during this series. Can you talk about that?
I just needed to put my head down and focus. The videos were becoming a distraction, and nobody wants that, especially this time of the year.
So does that mean we won't see any videos in the finals?
Honestly, I haven't given it much thought. Like I said, head down and focused. We'll see what happens.
Okay, thank you.
All right, I talked with Mr. Forbes, and we're going to let Xander here back in the locker room.
That's what I'm talking about. Hey, bro. Hey, yeah.
Appreciate that.
Under one condition.
Yeah, whatever. What's that?
Don't make us look stupid.
Come on, Coach. I got y'all. Y'all know me better.
I'm serious, MP. We don't need any outside drama. And if you even come close to crossing that line, Mr. Forbes will ban Xander permanently.
No, we understand.
Listen, Coach. Okay, we got it. We have some family-friendly stuff planned for the finals, and I think y'all will really love it. You gotta trust me.
All
right. Let's go. I wanted to shoot that one thing we were talking about.
Man, I was scared as up.
NBA Finals. A lot of people thought I'd never make it here.
A lot of people aren't giving you a chance to win. You playing a team that hasn't lost a game yet.
12-0. Very impressive.
People are saying they could be the first team to go undefeated in the playoffs.
Yeah, I've seen that.
You look pretty calm for someone about to face a juggernaut.
My entire basketball career has been an uphill battle, Zan. And people have doubted me the whole way. But I made it here for 2 reasons.
Let's hear 'em.
The first is that I believed in myself when nobody else did.
What's the second?
Second, I'm really, really good at basketball. And I'm not laying down for nobody. I'm laying them down. This is my time. MP out.
I asked MP if he was worried about going up against an undefeated team in the NBA Finals, and he laughed. I've been defying the odds my whole life, he told me. I love being in this situation.